Yo, welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Stay Sharp You. I'm your guy, Drae Peyton. I'm about to get into two institutions today for y'all that everybody needs to have. Everybody needs to have these two banks on the business side. Nobody's eating like these two banks. There's other funding that y'all can run, but you want to get your personal credit super sharp. If you got a business and you wondering which credit cards you should go for this year, you in the right place. Because in this video, I'm gonna be breaking down these top two institutions that everybody needs to have. The real data behind them, client results, and strategic funding plays. You're not just getting a list of cards, you're getting a real breakdown. So I'm gonna break these down, how easy it is to get approved for them, the average limits that they give, and a couple extra data points that you guys can keep in your hip pocket and kind of move along to get these things done for yourself and kind of grow and scale your business. So I'm gonna share my screen with you guys in just a second. All right, so let's start with Chase. It's one of the most popular business banks out there. It's one of my favorite partners to go to for my clients. So the best two business cards that entrepreneurs go after are the Inc. Business Unlimited and the Inc. Business Cash. They both are 0% interest for 12 months. This card right here, the Inc. Business Cash and the Inc. Business Unlimited. These two cards right here are the top two that everyone goes after. Zero annual fees. No annual fees on these cards, and they give out really generous limits. I'll get to that later in the video. But both of these offer 0% for 12 months, which is perfect for building leverage and managing cash flow. We typically go after the low hanging fruit, which is business credit cards, because it's no docs. Business line of credit, the guidelines, they change often. So it could be no docs now, and nothing is guaranteed. We've seen this work for our clients consistently. So nothing is guaranteed in this credit and funding space. Nothing is guaranteed. So here is a bonus with Chase. Chase has a reallocation rule. So that means if you got two cards, if you have two cards, let's say one is 20K and one is 25K, and you need to make a 30K purchase, you can move limits between cards to make it happen. So you could take, you could say you have two business cards with them. One is old and one is new. So you can reallocate the limit from the old card onto the new card that's got 0% interest. And now you got a jumbo card. So instead of having two 25K or one 30K card, you can take the limit off of this card, and then you can swap it over to the new card, giving you a jumbo 0% interest business credit card. And that's really the move. That's how you really want to do that. Another pro tip with Chase is that they like liquidity. So if you got at least 3 grand in the Chase business checking account, your odds will go up. Your odds will definitely go up on getting approved. Also, you got to watch out for the 524 rule. If you've opened more than 5 new personal accounts in the last 24 months, you might get denied unless you apply through a business banker, which I have. So if you guys need access to my rep, which is it's a business banker, they can get you approved for that business credit card or apply for the business product directly. That's the key. You have to have a relationship manager. They're not easy to come by. So guys, if you need help getting approved with Chase and you need large limits, make sure you text me at this number at the bottom of the screen. Text me the word funding. Me or my assistant Maya, we will book you a consultation call so you guys can get on the phone with me or one of my team members, and then we can push you through to see how much we can get you approved for. And most of our clients are seeing anywhere from 15K to 50K approvals per card. They not a beginner friendly bank. So don't come with no thin profile or low credit profile. Is not going to work. Trust me, it's just not going to work. But these are the two cards that you want to go after: the Inc. Business Unlimited and the Inc. Business Cash. So we'll move on. Let's jump into American Express. So now let's talk about Amex. Amex is a super heavy hitter in the business credit space. It is. It's a heavy hitter because you got crazy options with American Express. You got the Blue Business Plus, you got the Blue Business Cash, you got the Business Platinum, which you can see right here on the screen. It's a charge card. You got the Business Gold, you got the Business Green, the Business Plum. It's so many cards with American Express, guys. Like it's a lot of cards. So here's what separates Amex is they just don't offer credit cards, they offer charge cards too. So these two right here that we're looking at, these are charge cards. This is a charge card. This is a charge card as well. So these cards, you typically want to pay these back every 30 days. It's a 30-day term. You want to pay this card back in full. They do have a pay over time feature, but I recommend not using that. You can see it right here, the intro, 0% for 6 months of 0% for 6 months from the date of account opening on purchases eligible for pay over time. But then your APR is 18.49 to 27.49. So I just recommend you just paying this card in full. Just get your reward points, pay it in full, and move on. Just do not carry a balance on these cards. Now this card comes with 0% for 12 months. So this is a card that you will want to carry that balance on. It's on the business side. It does not report to your personal credit. So therefore it won't, jack up your utilization and drop your credit scores and stuff like that. So this is a card that you can carry a balance on. It's the Blue Business Plus, and they also have the Blue Business Cash. So you guys could stack these two cards. So, and the credit cards, like I said, this right here is going to come with a fixed limit. This card right here, the Blue Business Plus, is going to come with a fixed limit. So you're going to get a fixed limit on this card. Charge cards, they come with no preset spending limit. So it's no preset limit. Your spending power adjusts based on usage and payment history. So if you're making large purchases on this card and you paying it off, then your spending power is probably increased. That's kind of how you want to finesse and use this card. They give hella cash back and hella reward points with American Express. This one right here is a reward points card. The Blue Business Cash is a cashback card, so you'll get cash, and in this one you'll get reward points. So again, with these charge cards, you might, instead of seeing a limit, you'll get a notification saying you're approved for this purchase after pre-qualifying through the app. So you can go in the app and it'll have a button in the app and it'll say check my spending power. And then you can type in the amount that you're looking to spend, 50, 75,000, 100,000, whatever you're trying to spend on that charge card. You can punch it in and see check my spending power. And then it'll generate saying if you approved or not for that purchase, for that larger purchase. It'll tell you. And with the gold card, so with the gold card, it comes with a lot of perks as well. It's not as high of an annual fee. The annual fee on this card is $375 on the business side. On the personal side, I believe it's $325. And the annual fee on this card on the business side is $695. So they are very expensive to have in your wallet. So you don't want to just get these cards and not use them to your benefit. That's not why we getting these cards. We getting them to use them to our benefit. We getting these charge cards and let them work for us, like they're working for us. It's perfect for high spending businesses. So like if you running ads or booking, frequent travel, then these two cards you want to have. Use this platinum card for travel, and then you can use this one for ads. It'll give you 4 times the points on the whatever category you spent the most on each month. It'll give you 4 times the reward points in certain categories. So keep that in mind. You can use the plum and the gold for points heavy activity. And like I said, you can get 4 times the points on key categories like ads and shipping, stuff like that. So that's kind of how you want to use the gold card and the platinum cards. The other card, like this one, it just works as a traditional credit card. And like I said, it's a 0% interest APR introductory period for 12 months. So that's how you can carry that balance if you're looking to leverage, other people's money, go make your move, and then pay that card back within 12 months. Then you paying no interest. Then you just made money off the bank's money. That's how you want to finesse this. You don't want to use your personal credit. So stop using your personal credit to fund your business. Stop using your own money to fund your business. Fix your credit so you can get approved for business credit cards, and then you can leverage those to actually go out, start, scale that business up to where you can actually start making some income off of other people's money, not your money. Because that's what we not doing that no more. Like, shit is so played out. People just, oh, I'm gonna start a business. I'm about to save $10,000 so I can start this brand new business. No, fix your credit. Go get $10,000 from the bank to start your business. That's how you want to do that. And y'all remember that old fintech lender, Cabbage? That's now American Express's line of credit product. And we've had clients get approved for 100K plus without showing no tax returns, as long as the business was over 2 years old and they giving out a bag. So this is how you guys can do it. So what they'll do is they'll connect your bank accounts through Plaid, and they'll start to monitor and see how much money you have in those accounts and the cash flow and things like that. And they will base your limit off of what they see in those accounts. So that's game changing. That's super game changing. And if you want to get into the American Express ecosystem, this is one of the easiest ways to do it. Get 1 or 2 personal Amex cards first. That's going to create the bridge into the business side. So here's another hack with American Express that you guys can use is the credit limit reallocation. You can move limits from the personal to business cards, which you can't do that with Chase. So you can't do that with Chase. You only can do it from business to business. With American Express, you can move from personal to business cards, not business to personal, but personal to business. And another note, you can't transfer between charge cards. So don't try. You can't move limits back from business to personal. So don't think about trying to move those limits back once they're done. You can't do it. You cannot do it. So you're going to lose those limits on the personal side. So just make sure you got, 150, 200, 250,000 in available credit. So if you do move limits from the personal to the business, it doesn't drop your overall available credit that much. It's not going to be super significant. It's not going to really crush your scores by moving 10K, from the personal to a business card. It's not going to hurt you that much. So another thing with these banks, man, we used to see approvals in the 680s. Now it's 700 plus. 700 plus is the minimum. And 720 plus is ideal. That's kind of where you want to be. You want to be not 705. You want to be, 720 plus to really give you a strong chance of, getting high limits and not getting denied with these institutions. You can definitely still get some funding with that 700, but I'd rather you be at 720 just to, makes your profile look way more fundable, way stronger in the lender's eyes. It just looks better. Even with up to 11 hard inquiries, people are still getting approved. So Amex is more flexible than most banks. So keep that in mind when you're doing this, and remember to apply on the personal side first before you go after their business products, because it'll be a soft pull. So you can get one or 2 personal cards, 1 hard pull, then you can stack 2 or 3 business cards behind that, and then you got 5 cards with just 1 hard pull with American Express. That's how you can run that play. So to wrap this up, Chase established businesses, 750 plus, 5 plus trade lines. You can get up to 150,000 with them, no docs, for sure. 150,000 with Chase, no docs, for sure. So that's for Chase. American Express, best for high spending or ad-based businesses. You want a 700 plus credit score, 1 or 2 Amex cards on the personal side, and they got some flexible cards that you can carry a balance, and then they also have the no preset limit cards, which are charge cards. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's it for today. I just wanted to drop these 2 banks and some good data points for you guys, so you guys are aware of how to get approved with these 2 institutions. I get questions about them all the time, and people come in lacking, thinking they can be 600, 650 negative items, and they thinking they can still get approved with these institutions. It's not going to work, guys. It's not going to work. So if you want me to help you figure out which is the best route for you to take based on your credit and your business goals, tap the link in the description. I'm going to leave the link in this description. Schedule your free strategy session with me or my funding team. You can book your consultation. I have an AI assistant. Her name is Maya. You can call or text 844-621-2614. And me and my team will reach out to you and see what we can do to get you funded. Whether you're looking to clean up your profile, position yourself for high limit credit cards, or finally get some real business funding. If you guys want some real business funding, we got you. So subscribe for more gems like this. And drop your questions in the comments. Drop your questions in the comments for me. I'll definitely try to get to them. If I can't get to everybody, I definitely will try to get back to you within a timely fashion to get you guys questions answered. And remember, stay sharp, stay paid. I'll see y'all on the next video.